It's the end of play, England having been put into bat, 191 for 1 with Gooch unbeaten on 95.
Yes, unbeaten on 95, and I suspect pouring a glass of champagne for John Wright, the New Zealand skipper, at the end. Normally, it's the man who's having the birthday who gets the presents. Today, he made the present for England. Gooch, 95 not out, Stewart, 8 not out, extras 6, and 191 for 1. No joy at all for the New Zealand bowlers other than Snedden, who got 1 for 39 in 14. Hadley was round about leg stump most of the time today. None for 48 for Morrison, and the same figures for John Bracewell, who got the ball to turn. Everything from the weather point of view was very good when the second day began. Lovely morning and nowhere near as stiff a breeze. In fact, both Hadley and Morrison, who had about 20 overs to go before the second new ball could be taken, were swinging the ball quite a bit and doing it both ways and late. We join play now at the start of the 4th over. A couple of singles have been added, and as Danny Morrison coming in from the pavilion end, Alex Stewart is taking straight.
Oh, it's useful delivery here from Danny Morrison. The ball moved off the pitch, but I just get the feeling that Alex Stewart's playing a little bit freely.
Oh, well done. Beautifully bowled. That was a terrific delivery from Danny Morrison. And Stewart got the outside edge, and a victim for Adam Perore. His first in Test match cricket. And what a marvellous moment for a young player.
Yes, a very good catch by young Perore. The ball was going down, and Richard had already mentioned it might have gone for that one that went to first slip, but he made no mistake there. Took it very low down, very well indeed, and Alex Stewart returns to the pavilion.
Off the mark, Alan Lamb. We've been playing here for 25 minutes this morning, and that's the first run taken off Richard Hadley.
I think that's why he's really fancying Alan Lamb, I think. And he's got that one just in the right place.
Oh, that's got to be very close. No stroke played, and the push out even further once the ball hit him on the pads.
Oh, dropped him. Beautiful piece of bowling. Down it's gone. Sharp and low, but really those sort of catches should be taken. Martin Crowe, he had that sharp slip chance. Stood there for the whole of the series. Oh, brilliantly bowled and out. Even Alan Lamb doesn't stand and wait for that one. He knew he'd got a nick, and if ever a wicket was deserved, it was that one. Hadley's worried Lamb throughout the series, and he's got him again. Caught it behind by Adam Perore, and England now 198 for 3.
Yes, well, I've always said that Alan Lamb's very, very vulnerable to anybody who can move the ball away from him on a good length when he first comes in. And I'm sure that's one of the reasons why he's made most of his big scores against the West Indian quicks, who tend to bang the ball in short. He's a good square cutter. But anybody of fast medium pace who can seam it away from him, he does have problems defensively, and again you see it there.
Smith looking for 2 and going. Gooch will have none of it, and Smith looked and heard in time. That'll be it. The typical Gooch shot gets him to 100, gets England to 200. Graham Gooch's 9th 100 for England. Second against New Zealand. But fittingly enough, with his 13th four, that breaks a spell of 2 years without 100 for the England captain. It's good ploy, Ray, because the ball's there to, if it's there to be hit, it's a challenge to the batsman, and I don't think as an off-spinner you'd mind somebody hitting you over the top at least once anyway.
I know a new batsman in Test cricket on one. I think you'd give him every chance to do that.
Well, or play it that way instead. Lovely shot. Half volley, but my word, that was really copybook stuff. Martin Snedden to bowl. Richard Hadlee's spell this morning, 7 overs, 3 maidens, 1 for 8. Didn't carry, but Great Match couldn't prevent the single. Bracewell now to Gooch. Oh, dear me. Well, that was a loose forward stroke. It's got round to the boundary and it's got 4 runs. So no wonder Bracewell's perplexed. How many gates like that did you used to see, Ray?
A lot in the early 50s, but not too many later on in the 60s and 70s. Certainly you never had one like that, Jack.
Well, that's Gooch's answer, fetching it. Not quite the same delivery, but it was on the same line, pitching outside off stump. He went with the spin. It had got to be timed, and it was a peculiar length to do that too, but Gooch got it spot on.
I think they could forget about the silly mid-off and have a man back there at deep mid-wicket.
There'll be another one. 3 fours this over. 1 unintentional, and the other 2 exactly where he's played them.
That's a lovely shot off the back foot. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. And that's out. Last laugh to John Bracewell. It's been good attacking bowling, and Robin Smith had threatened to break loose of that cordon of close fielders, but in the end it was the short square leg who caught the ball off bat and pad, and that's a great triumph for Bracewell's off spin. 245 for 4.
Good shot by Neil Fairbrother to get off the mark. I feel a lot happier now.
Nice little nudge by Graham Gooch. And that's nudged for 4 runs.
LBW. Fairbrother has gone. Snedden has the wicket. That was a late swinging delivery. It looked to me that Fairbrother played outside it, and probably quite a way outside it, beaten in the air rather than off the seam. Ball of full length, and Fairbrother goes for 2. Gooch is 134, 254 for 4. Peter Russell takes him off the mark.
Now to Russell. Oh, hit me. Russell's such an infuriating little player to bowl against. Test average in the 30s. That's his 3rd boundary.
And a wide full toss.
Oh, that's come all the way back and gone through him. Good stop in the end by Adam Perori. Nicely turned away there by Gooch. Morrison chasing and stops. That's the 300 up for England. A lovely shot. That brings up the 50 partnership. What better way to do it? Crucial partnership this, if England are to get 400 and take a real grip on this test match. So picks his ones to sweep very well. Whether he got bat on that or it was pad, certainly worth 3. Leg bys it was. Picks the line well. Well run, and that's the 150 for Graham Gooch. Scored out of 312. That's a good substantial crowd at Edgbaston here, giving him a warm reception.
Yes, super innings by Graham Gooch.
Cracking shot. Now Gooch is really starting to go. He was patient, he waited. Now he's about to step up a gear. Well, that's out. Well, there we are. Fine catch. And Gooch aiming that leg side. Really was a remarkable catch and a good bit of bowling. It's the end of Graham Gooch, having got to 154, and England now 316 for 6.
The crowd standing ovation for Graham Gooch. A wonderful innings by him. Caught Hadley, bowled Morrison for 154.
New batsman now, Chris Lewis. Debut innings for him.
And he's off the mark in Test cricket. Well played. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Very easy. They get a couple of runs there. Looking for 3 and comes sprinting backwards. Well, they're sprinting forwards, but sprinting back. Oh, it's in the air, but it's got the power. That was the leverage that you need to send the ball speeding away, but when you lever it, sometimes goes in the air.
I think Stone did him by pace then, lack of it.
Good forthright stroke maker. Oops! Has he gone? He's dropped it, perhaps. He's dropped it, the hands on the head at first slip. Well, I wonder, it's still a new ball, the second new ball in its 13th over.
Oh yes, that was a certain edge. Really, the keeper ought to catch those. It wasn't going all that quick. Be disappointed at missing that, as would be the bowler.
Well, it's a tough debut for this young man, Adam Perore. That's a tremendous blow. Perfectly played. Not the smallest slice of luck in that. Perfectly shaped.
Very well fielded and it was well run also. Lewis moved very smartly. 4 runs. Not a good ball, but still had to be put away, and Russell did it with great skill. Good shot. Excellent fielding, last ball of the over. 341 for 6. Beautiful stroke. Lovely stroke off the back foot with beautiful timing and great placement by Jack Russell. Big score there from Graham Gooch. Excellent opening stand. That's very neatly placed by Jack Russell. 95 balls, 113 minutes and 7 fours for Jack Russell. And that is a wicket to Snedden, and thoroughly deserved too. The ball at full length. It looked to me as though it swung. Might just have got an inside edge, but Russell has gone 7 short of his half century. That was good bowling. Gladstone Small is the new batsman. He's not actually under an injury cloud, but he did happen to turn his ankle in the nets this morning, or whilst undergoing the rigorous training exercises.
There's a handsome shot there, and Gladstone Small off the mark with a 4. There's Mark Priest, with John Wright having gone off. There's at least 2, and maybe 4. 4 it is. These are priceless runs for England. New Zealand captain John Wright back on. Bracewell to continue. And some shot from Gladstone Small. Released the top hand beautifully, and that's what's made it worth 4. Other batsman would have brought too much bottom hand into that and killed it. Well, somebody's not too bothered when they take tea.
That went straight through Bracewell. He had his hands there, but I suspect not for a fraction of a second until the ball had gone past.
Well, I think it was probably a little bit fortunate for him. He didn't get his hands there. Hit with terrific power.
Nicely caught. Ken Rutherford is the man out at deep mid-wicket. That is good bowling from John Bracewell. Deserved that wicket. Rutherford took the catch quite safely, and Lewis has gone for 32. So again, that ball going very close to John Bracewell. For Eddie Hemmings. It's very neatly played by Eddie Hemmings. Well, that's a lovely shot. Gave himself a little room, a genuine back cut. That deserved 4. They brought up the 400 for England for the loss of 8 wickets.
at least 2 runs. A couple more for Eddie Hemmings. Just opened the face of the bat. Still 2 slips in a gully in there because New Zealand really have to get the wickets. They can't lie back, expect GOOCH to declare automatically. That's gone high, but it's safe. It's behind square on the offside. They go for 1, look for 2. It's a 50 partnership. Hadley to Hemmings. Well, that may be a brilliant catch. It is. Looked at first sight to be an inside edge, but we'll take a closer look at it. It certainly was a good catch because there was no high bounce. And Hadley seen off Hemmings in a couple of balls, 2-3 balls. Over they go. And he was certain it was going for 6. Richard Hadley blows out the cheeks and says it's all over. It's hard work for him, but he's picked up a couple of wickets towards the end there. That'll do him very nicely. 435, the England total.
That's an outstanding effort from the England batsman. The pitch was very flat, and in the middle of the order, it looked as though New Zealand's bowlers may have got through. But it was a good fighting effort from Jack Russell, Chris Lewis playing in his first match, and Eddie Hemmings with Gladstone Small once again confirming that he's not just a bowler, but can be classed as a lower order all-rounder. 44 not out in that total of 435. In a total of that kind, you don't see too many startling bowling analyses. Bracewell got 2 for 130. Snedden, I thought, bowled very well in this match. 35 overs, 9 maidens, 3 for 106. Danny Morrison, 2 for 81. And Richard Hadley, 3 for 97. So New Zealand had a delayed start to their innings. There's 20 minutes lost. Play had to go on in the end until 6:20 in the evening. We join play now with the first ball of the innings. Gladstone Small is the bowler, and Trevor Franklin is taken straight. And picks up 4 in the first one. A slash away over gullies, outstretched hands. And bowling to Franklin. It's hitting on the side of the helmet.
Franklin trying to go up with it. Fortunate the way it hit him, but it could easily have hit his glove and just lobbed up to somebody.
This is the last ball of Malcolm's over, unless it's a no ball or a wide. Oh, and that's a quick delivery. That's very well bowled. The situation of the match, as the players walked out onto the field, was that New Zealand were 9 for no wicket. That's in reply to England's excellent 435 all out. GOOCH 154, Atherton 82, Small 44 not out, and Russell 43. And Chris Lewis in his debut match also did a good job down at the bottom of the order. Hadley 3 for 97, Snedden 3 for 106, and I thought Snedden was the outstanding bowler during that England innings. 9 for no wicket with the overnight not out batsman John Wright and Trevor Franklin. Trevor Franklin was hit by Devon Malcolm from the second last ball of the day yesterday, but suffered no ill effects. We join